I'm going to tell you this as clearly as I can, because I don't know how much time I have left before he finds me again. If you're listening, don't look away, and please subscribe to the channel, because this might be the last story I ever get to tell. My name is Caillou, and 3 weeks ago, at exactly 3 a.m., I saw a girl standing alone on the highway. But here's the part that still makes my heart freeze. We passed by her, and she looked directly into our car, like she already knew our names. Like she'd been waiting for us. The night was silent. Too silent. The kind of silence that makes your ears ring. I was driving back from a weekend trip with my friend Michael, who sat on the passenger seat half asleep, scrolling his phone. The highway stretched out in front of us, miles of empty asphalt, surrounded by dense trees and zero signs of life, until she appeared. A small figure standing on the shoulder of the road, unmoving, staring at something in the woods. Her dress was pale and torn. Her arms hung limp at her sides. Her feet were bare, cut, dirty. I slowed down. Michael sat up instantly. Dude, what the hell is that? Is she alone? As we approached, the girl turned her head mechanically slow, following the car with her eyes, and when our headlights hit her face, I swear she smiled, like she recognized us. I felt this pressure in my chest, not fear. Something worse. Warning. Don't stop, Michael whispered. His voice wasn't even his voice anymore. It was tight, shaky, like something was squeezing his throat. I drove past her. But then, something happened that neither of us could explain. Michael looked into the side mirror, and he screamed, "See! I-O-no-look, the girl." She wasn't shrinking in the distance. She was getting closer, like she was walking toward us faster than we were driving away. I hit the gas. The car roared, tires screeching, the speedometer rising. My hands were shaking on the wheel. Michael kept looking back, breathing hard. Where is she? Where is she? I risked a glance. She was gone. Just empty road behind us. Maybe she needed help, I muttered, trying to calm us both. Michael looked at me like I'd said the dumbest thing on earth. Kia. His voice dropped. She wasn't asking for help. She was waiting. We drove for another 5 minutes in complete silence, and that was when I saw her again. Nitrogen monoxide wino. No? Michael yelled. My blood turned to ice. There she was, standing in the middle of the road, way ahead of us. No cars had passed. We hadn't turned around. There was no side street she could have taken. But she was there. Same posture, same torn dress, same blank stare, as if she had teleported. I slowed down instinctively. But the moment we were within 20 meters, the radio, which had been off the entire trip, crackled with static. The air inside the car went cold, not chilly, freezing. A whisper leaked through the static. At first I thought it was just noise, but then the sound sharpened, becoming a voice. A little girl's voice. Don't leave me. Come back. Michael slapped the radio. Turn it off. It is off. The static grew louder. The girl on the road lifted her arms slowly and pointed toward the dark forest on the right. My heart started pounding so loud it drowned out the sound. Something in me deep, instinctive, was saying, do not go in there. I tried to drive around her, but as we moved to the left lane, her head snapped toward us so fast I heard a crack. Her eyes locked onto mine, and she whispered through the radio again, "You can still save me." The power in the car flickered. The lights dimmed. My engine sputtered. The engine stalled completely. The headlights died. We were plunged into pitch darkness. Michael's voice trembled. Oh God, Joe! She's coming this way. I turned the key. Nothing. Turned it again. Nothing. Just the radio static, growing sharper, clearer, closer. And then a soft, tapping on the back window. 1 tap. 2. 3. Michael whispered. Don't look. Don't. But I did. She was standing inches behind the car, her hand pressed against the glass. Her face was expressionless, but her eyes were begging. She mouthed a single word. Help. Against every rational thought, we got out of the car. The air outside was colder than winter. I could see my breath. As soon as we stepped out, the girl backed away, still facing us, her feet bare on the asphalt. She lifted her arm again and pointed to the forest. Michael grabbed my sleeve. We're not going in there. But I couldn't move. I felt pulled, like invisible fingers were curling around my spine. We need to see, I said, though I had no idea why. 1 step, another. My boots hit the gravel on the side of the road. The moment our feet touched the dirt path, everything changed. The noise stopped. To wind died, even the insects were silent. Then deep in the trees we heard footsteps. Heavy, slow, as if something huge was dragging chains behind it. The girl suddenly hid behind me, clutching my shirt. Don't let him take me again, she whispered. Her voice was not like the radio tease was real. Warm breath, shaking words. Michael was backing away already. We're going back to the car now. But it was too late. A shadow stepped out from between the trees. Tall, thin, long-limbed. Its head tilted unnaturally to one side. Like it couldn't support itself. No face. Just a long, hollow indentation where eyes should be. It pointed at us, and the entire forest trembled. It moved faster than sound. Trees cracked behind us. The ground shook with each step. We burst out onto the asphalt. The car was still dead. But the girl! She wasn't behind us anymore. Where did she go? Michael shouted. I spun around, chest heaving. The woods were silent. Kyo. Slowly, painfully. I turned around. The girl was standing behind me. But she wasn't crying anymore. She was smiling. And her voice was deeper now. Older. Wrong. Thank you for bringing me back to him. Michael screamed. The creature emerged from the tree line again. Closer now, reaching for her. No, no. We thought you needed help, I yelled. Her eyes rolled back. Her feet lifted off the ground, and for the first time, she looked like what she truly was. Bait. The creature grabbed her by the shoulders, and she vanished into the darkness of the woods. Just disappeared. The forest swallowed them whole. Michael was crying. I felt numb. And then, the car engine roared back to life on its own. Headlights turned on. Radio turned off. Everything normal again. Except we were not alone. We got back in the car. I shut the door. Michael shut his. And then we heard it. Breathing. Not mine, not his. I looked at the rearview mirror, and my heart stopped. The girl was sitting in the back seat, staring at me, not smiling, not speaking, just staring. Kaio, Michael whispered, don't move. Her head tilted slowly. This time, the crack was louder. Then sighed calmly. You shouldn't have followed me. I pressed the gas as hard as I could. The car launched forward, but she stayed. Silent. Still. until she leaned toward the space between the front seats and whispered, "Now he knows your names." I nearly lost control. Michael shouted, "Stop the car! Stop!" I slammed the brakes. The girl vanished instantly. No sound. No light. Just gone. We sat there panting, drenched in sweat, trying to understand what had just happened. Then my phone vibrated. A message from an unknown number. It said, 3 a.m. next time, don't run. Michael's phone buzzed. 2. Same message. Same timestamp. Same number. We didn't sleep for days. But here's the part that haunts me the most. Every night since then, at exactly 3 a.m., I hear tapping on my window. 3 taps. Always 3. And when I look outside, I see her silhouette, waiting, smiling, pointing toward the woods behind my house. I don't know how long I can ignore it. But if you're still listening right now, please subscribe to the channel so at least someone will know what happened to me. Because tonight is 3 a.m. again, and she's already tapping.